You just ended your relationship? You are suffering and struggling to go forward. Listen, my son, I'm giving you the key to get over your ex. I know it's hard, I get it. The pain cuts deep inside you. It's raw, the emotional pain that you're feeling right now. It literally feels like someone is stabbing you constantly, from the moment you wake up until the moment you go to sleep. Isn't it true? This is because there is almost no difference between physical and emotional pain. The end of your relationship feels like someone physically ripped your heart out, stomped on it a few times, set it on fire, and then put it back into your chest. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's really that bad. I know that from my personal experience. Listen, I tell you 7 secrets to instantly get over your ex. Number 1, time heals wounds. Listen, my son. Once you end a relationship, you will need some time to heal. It's inevitable. If it won't hurt, it means it wasn't a true involvement. Something that you have to understand is that the longer the relationship was, the deeper the pain you will feel, and it will take longer to recover. If you're with someone for 10 years, or if you broke up because they did you wrong in an unimaginable way, it's going to take some time to heal this wound. There's no precise schedule, but you can do many things to make it shorter. The emotional pain that you're feeling is like having a crazy guy trapped inside of a cage within you. At first, he'll break out of the cage all the time, and each time this happens, you'll experience a wide range of emotions, like feeling sad or angry. Over time, the guy in the cage will start to get tired of trying to break out, and as this happens, you'll notice the episodes of sadness and anger start to become less frequent. Listen, my son, I tell you how to get over your ex and grab back your life. Number 2, there is no hope. Listen, my son, the first thing that you have to do to get over your ex is to accept the fact that there is no hope. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're probably not the one who broke things off. The biggest mistake that you can make is telling yourself there is still hope to fix things. If you think so, emotionally, your brain cannot start the healing process until you've accepted the fact that there is no hope that you'll ever get back with this person. Once you do this, the healing can begin and you will start to regenerate. Number 3, the sea is full of fishes. Listen, my son, there are over 8 billion people on the planet. For a successful relationship, you need to find a suitable person. If it didn't work out, it means that clearly she wasn't the right match for you. Stick that in your mind. Don't try to force a relationship that can't work out. In other words, using a metaphor, there's a lot of fish in the sea. Don't think she is the only one that you can catch. You can have many others, and higher quality. It's true that you'll never find anyone exactly like your ex. But if you actually start looking around, you can find someone who is even better and fit for you better than your ex. Number 4, she is not the perfect match. Listen, my son, she isn't your soulmate. Most people have an image in their head of this perfect girl to end with. But what really happens is, they end up settling with anyone. In some cases, they settle for the first girl who shows interest. And they never truly explore their options. If you got dumped, I have good news for you. There's nothing wrong with you. In fact, it wasn't you the problem, it was the other person. You have to understand that you were the diamond, not them. Let the other person try to find another like you. Others will try to imitate you and take your place, but they'll never be like you. They don't have it like that. You loved the other person at one point, but not anymore. Let them go search for someone like you. They'll never find it. Nobody will ever be able to fill your shoes, and you know this once you understand that it's the other person's loss, not yours. You can instantly get over your ex and start to feel better. You want to find someone that fits you. It's not easy, and it takes time. Since birth, you've been programmed to think that there's this magical person out there waiting for you that will have everything you are looking for, you could ever want. You probably thought that this person was the one. The truth is that with billions of people on the planet, there is no shortage of options for you, and if she is not on your side, it means that you must keep searching for. Number 5, don't take it personally. The biggest mistake that people make is taking it personally. This is especially true for any man. When the girl chooses to break up with you, a major mistake that men make is viewing the breakup as a big failure. As guys, a breakup actually makes us feel like we're losers. This is because our psychology categorizes everything in our life into accomplishments or failures. You must understand that you can't control the mind of someone else, and some actions are completely out of our control. Said that you can understand that something can be even your own fault. It's always a good idea to spend a short bit of time thinking about the relationship. about the problems and what you could have done better. Maybe you could have been less jealous or more romantic, or even the opposite. Maybe you have overdone being too much romantic. Don't look at these things as failures. Instead, just look at them as things that you can do better for the next girl. Spend some time for introspection. Think about your weaknesses and drawbacks and work on them. There's no way around the fact that breakups are painful. Both of you will walk away with pain, and you'll need to carry that baggage for quite some time. The truth is that if you're a guy, statistically, you should experience less pain than the girl. This is a huge advantage for you because it means you can recover faster and move on. My son, use your pain to make yourself better. Number 6, quit your ex like you quit a bad habit. Listen, my son, like from a bad addiction, you need time to make it disappear. Getting over your ex is like quitting a bad habit. The first few days, weeks, or months are the hardest, but over time, the pain will lessen. They say that time heals all wounds, and in almost every situation, this is true, and you need the right support and even some help. There's also a saying that goes for the fastest way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Most guys will take that literally, but it really just means to start dating. It's wrong, and it may even let you feel worse. Listen, what you have to realize is that there is no way around the pain. The longer the relationship, the harder it's going to hurt. A 1-year relationship won't hurt nearly as much as a 10 or 20-year relationship. We're more likely to act like idiots and hook up with a bunch of random partners because we're trying to maintain our self-esteem. Instead, one of the best things that you can do after you exit a relationship is to spend a lot of time with family and friends, or whatever support network you have, doing different activities and having fun. While in a relationship, most people tend to make the other person the center of their life, and they stop socializing and spending time with friends and family. If this describes your situation, start spending more time with your friends and family. Just accept the fact that there is no hope of getting back together. Quitting a bad habit means avoiding situations that will remind you of the other person. To start the recovery process off right, you should burn or give away anything you own that has to do with your ex. Because by holding on to these items, you're unknowingly fooling yourself into thinking that there is hope, that you'll get back together. Number 7, love yourself more than others. Something you've probably heard people say is, you can't love someone else until you love yourself. And this is absolutely true. Listen, before loving someone, we must like ourselves and be confident. If you have low self-esteem or a similar problem, work on fixing that issue first. If you have major problems with jealousy or insecurities, work on eliminating these problems before entering into a new relationship, or it may end in the same way. If you're so broke that you can't even buy things to help you feel better, focus on work. Fixing those problems, you grow up and improve, and you build a more robust and safer route for a new relationship. After exiting the relationship, you might feel like your life is over. But the truth is that it's just beginning a new one, a better one. Get excited. You get to start a new chapter of your life. Maybe even the most exciting one. It's a great time to start improving yourself. Work on improving your character, your confidence, and your finances. Make some new friends. And at the end of the day, realize that it's the other person's loss. They'll probably spend the rest of their life trying to find someone to fill your shoes, but to no end. They might find someone who will try, but they'll never be like you. With that said, keep strong and aim to improve every day. Share your experience in the comment section below. Let's support each other.